Welcome to Nenny's Country Treasures. If you're new here, I'm Joanna, and this is Jay or JJ. Her real name's Jordan, but she answers to J or JJ because that's just what I like. But anyway, she is my third born, and this is what I do all day. I tried to do that video so many times, y'all, but I finally got her to take a nap. So, with that being said, this is what we're doing, okay? So this video was supposed to be about projects that I have gotten from the Dollar Tree, such as blanks, for you to personalize as gifts for Christmas, or anytime actually. But my daughter wanted me to demonstrate how I actually put together a design on the Silhouette Studio. When I did that, I didn't realize that it was going to be so long. So this is the Silhouette Studio tutorial of me making the design, and then I'll put, this will be a separate video from the video where I actually do the blanks, okay? Because this one is kind of lengthy with the process that I'm doing. So, with that being said, let's go! Okay, so I'm hopefully going to walk you through this successfully. I have to record this on my computer because I can't screen record and edit it on the device that I have it on. So, I am going to Google, and I'm going to do a Google search for flame images. This is a design that I want to do on my pot holder, but I want to show you how I do this on the Silhouette, and because you might want one for Christmas, who knows. You hit images, you click tools, then you go down to user rights, and you click Creative Commons license. You cannot get these that are for sale unless you pay for those. But when you scroll down, you can find a flame that you do not see vector clip. These are all free, and I need just a simple flame, so I'm going to choose this one right here. I am going to actually right click, and you go down and you say open image in new tab and click that. My new tab came open here. There is my image. Right click, save image. I have it here, but I don't want it. I'm going to name this flame. Then I'm going to save that file. Okay, I do not need this anymore. So I'm going to go into my Silhouette program, and you can see, I hope you can see that I have the business edition. I'm going up here to the file, which is on this side. I'm going to click merge. I'm going to find my file that says flame. I'm going to click it and then click OK. Now it's focused a little better. You can then click this and drag it however big or small you want. But in order to cut this and it recognized as a cut, we have to go over here to this thing that looks like a sandwich. This is open the trace panel. We're going to click that. You can do it by color if you have the business edition. But normally it'll just say select trace area. You click that. Then you will have this cross thing here. Push your mouse down, highlight. It will then turn yellow. Once it is yellow, you push trace, and your design is there. You can then delete this one. This one, you go over here to the color palette, click that, and I want my flames red. So I'm going to put that to the side. Now I want the words down, so I'm going to go over here and click the A, and it highlights text. Push text. Once you push the A, anywhere you click is where your writing is going to start. So I'm just going to click here, and then you're just going to click what you type in what you want to say. My saying is going to say hot stuff coming through. but I want them two different fonts. So I'm going to capitalize hot and coming. Okay? You don't hit enter because it'll go down. You just simply click your working mat. Now there. If you ever need to change it, double click real fast and then you can get back to change your font or your wording or whatever. So now I need another one saying stuff through, and I don't want none of that capitalized. Click. Sorry, my chair creaks. I'm not passing gas, I promise. This is my chair. I want this text in white because it's going on a black surface. So while I have this there, I'm just going to click white. The red around it is my cut lines. So all you're doing is writing your text. And like I said, you can get any fonts from DaFont, or, you know, you just search in free fonts and you'll get them. This one, I want a pretty thick font that's pretty basic. I have 1,000,001 fonts, I promise. I'm a font addict and I can't help it. That'll work. Okay. So now I have that there. Now I want this in a scrolling font. We'll do that one. I want my characters a little bit wider. Just a little. So I went to 105 instead of 100. I want to line space. And then this one I want to line space. If you want these in the middle, you click this right here to the left. I think I want it to stay right there. Now I'm going to push this into here. This top one needs to come a little bigger. And this one a little smaller. And this one's still a little bigger. Alright, I want that right like that. Now, I'm going to size this fire right here. How I want it in there. Then when I get that like I want it, I'm going to right click, hit duplicate, bring it over, right click again, hit flip horizontal, and then I'm going to place it where I want it. The reason I done that was because I want them to both same size, okay? Now I want little flames coming up, so the easiest way I know to do that is click text, make an apostrophe, then I am just going to go through here. I'm going to go through here and click one that resembles fire coming up, or it looks like fire to me. That'll work. I want to take this. I'm not going to change it anymore. Once you do what I'm about to do, you cannot go back to like adjusting your font. It will not be as a font anymore unless you go all the way back to square one. But I'm going to right click this and I'm going to ungroup. So that gives me this little thing here. I'm going to make it red because I want it fire, just like the other fire. Now I want to shrink this and maneuver it to where, you know, it looks like flames coming up. And this is going to be a little bitty. Okay, now I have it the size I want it. I'm just going to duplicate that. And I'm going to bring one over here. And then I'm going to duplicate this again. And I'm going to flip it horizontally. And I'm going to bring it down here. And then I'm going to duplicate that. And I'm going to bring one over here. Now I want to highlight the whole thing. Well, first I have to click this. See how it's over each other? I need to click that font and push weld. Now if any of this came apart, then I would have to group it and put it together. But it didn't. So I'm going to click the whole thing. I'm going to group it. And then now I'm going to size it. This red line is your cut line. But that gray line is your mat line or your ruler line. So I'm just going to bring this over and I'm going to use my judgment to bring this. I know I need it 5 by 5. So I'm going to go 5 wide. And then I'm going to go 5 down. So I'm going to stretch it just a little. Now I want to ungroup my design. Right click, ungroup. Then you go up here to edit, select by color. Now you have, this is lines, you want by fill. So line, it'll only be red. By fill, you have 2 colors. So I'm going to click the white. And then I'm going to go over here and on top of it, I'm going to right click. And I'm going to group. Then I'm going to click the red. And I'm going to right click. And I am going to group. Now I can drag my fire away from my writing. Okay? But since this is going to be heat press vinyl, you have to highlight the whole thing and click flip horizontal. This is mirroring your image. The reason you do this is because it has to be backwards when you put this down. So now I can drag my fire over here, and on my mat, this is excellent for scrap vinyl. You can bring this all the way to the top. I do not know why my mouse is jumping 50 miles up like that, but anyway. And then this one can go over here. But what you want to do is, when you get this on your, when you start putting your vinyl on your mat, okay, you're going to want your rulers right here. So you'll need it. The white one will be 5 wide by a little bit over 5 long. So you'll just need a square 5 wide by a little bit over 5 long. And then this one, you'll have to count down, and you'll need one 2.5 by 2, 3, 4, 5 to be safe. So you'll need a 3.5 by 5 over here in the red. So I'm going to go get my vinyl, and then I'm going to show you how to cut it. So this is my mat. This is what it looks like. And you place it in. This is a Cameo 3. You place it in by running it beside this right here. And then on this arrow, you put it in the middle. You hold it up there and you push load. Then you go back over to the computer. And this machine has an automatic cutting blade. So what you're going to do is you're going to go up here to the top corner and you're now going to push send. And if you buy these already done, you know, as files, you will not have to make it. But it didn't cost me anything. It was all free. This drop down, I last cut Oracle. It's Easy Weed. Sizer Easy Weed. But it is heat transfer smooth. And it's got the auto blade in, so it will adjust itself. It's all highlighted in red, which means it will cut. After you push send, it'll say send as is or send mirrored. If you send this mirrored, it will flip this over here and this over here, and your colors will not come out right. It will not cut right. This will be too big for the vinyl I placed here, and it won't work. So it's already mirrored because I flipped it horizontal. So I am going to send as is. And that loud thing is adjusting the blade, and it's going to cut. Now all you do is pull your vinyl from your mat. When I do HTV, I pull it from the mat. And this is Sizer, or Caesar. Caesar, not Sizer, Caesar. I call it Sizer. Easy Weed. It's stretch. You can see your little design in there. But I am going to trim away with this thing all the excess vinyl. I've had this for 100 years, but you can get one anywhere. At any craft store, Amazon, you know, wherever. I can see my little cut line. So I'm just going to cut this excess vinyl away from here, so that it will help me weed easier. There's that one, and then I'm just going to cut this one off whenever I find it. You have to be careful doing this. Make sure you know where you are, or you'll cut your words away. Now this vinyl can go back in my scrap thing. Sorry, this mic is right in my face. Then all you have to do is weed your vinyl. I love this. I got it at, I don't know if I got this in the Clay Tools or where, but you can buy them on Amazon too. But I got this at Hobby Lobby. It might have been in the little tools thing or clay. I'm not sure where I got it, but I love it. I'm pretty sure I got it in the clay part. So all you do is you peel your vinyl away. Sometimes it helps to wiggle back and forth to get it out of your little cracks and creases and all that stuff. Well, not your cracks and creases. If you got it there, you have a problem. But anyway, haha. My humor may not be yours. Just overlook me. I'll get the inside of that in just a second. Oh yeah. This is wasting a good chunk of vinyl between here and here, but it keeps you from having to try to place these in individual. I have this linked in my Amazon. All you do is you go in here and you grab your vinyl and you pull it out. Personally, I like the good old little mini Scott butt wipe boxes. They're 2-in-1. You get to wipe your rear and use them for vinyl. And it's just so much easier. This Easy Weed stretch goes on matte. I like it better. And it is so easy to weed. Like, it's unreal how easy it is to weed. This thing is sharp. It is my favorite tool. I'll show you how a Cricut does. Cricut tool, Dollar Tree tool. Let me show you both. I'm going to get the little F. Do you see how much trouble I am having with the Cricut one? Okay. I really don't like it, honestly. Okay, this is the Dollar Tree one. To me, the Dollar Tree one is better than the Cricut one. But do you see this? The one from Hobby Lobby is 10 times better, I promise. Okay. Now all that's done. So then, we just have to iron it on when that time comes. Well, I hope that helps you somehow. I don't know. That's just the way that I do things. But anyways, I am going to get off of this video and go finish my blank video. And I'll catch you later with that one. But I want to say thank you for watching. And if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel, yada yada. You know the drill. I've said it in every video. But anyways, I'll catch you later. You are a blessing.